Hey, it's Laura with thisisfitworkouts.com. I have a new workout, 5 new exercises. The only things that you're going to need for this workout are a heavy set of dumbbells. I'm going to use 10 pounds. I would actually err a little bit on the light side for your heavy dumbbells because sometimes I use 12 or 15, but I'm going to go to 10. And then a mat, and that's it. So I'm going to show you the 5 exercises. For the first exercise, you need 1 heavy weight. You're going to take a wide stance for a squat. And you're going to grip your dumbbell with your palm facing behind, and you're going to drive through the legs first, stand, and then row that up to your collarbone or up to the front of your shoulder, elbow high. I don't want to see any of this, okay? So I don't want the elbow to be sinking down because that gets a weird rotation on the shoulder. So you're going to squat and row, pull that 2 times, and then you're going to switch. You can handle pretty heavy weight on this, so if your regular dumbbell that you're using isn't heavy enough, go ahead and switch it out for something heavier. If that is a little too much on your back, let's modify that. Obviously, you can go lighter in weight, but another modification would be to not lower it all the way to the floor. So sit into a squat, just bring that dumbbell to its natural extension, and stand and rotate, or stand and pull. Because if you're all the way down here and you're not using good form or you don't feel strong enough yet, it's going to be a lot on the back. And we want to be careful with the back. So just lower and pull. 2 times and then switch arms. Exercise 2. I'm smiling because this one's hard. So you're going to do overhead presses and then you're going to alternate with just a hold. So you're going to be here, and we're going to take this up a notch naturally by standing on one leg. So you're going to press, whoa, all right, you're going to press 4 times overhead, 3, 4, and then you're going to hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch legs. So there's no rest. Arms are under tension the whole time. You can see I'm already having trouble with the balance, so that's a challenge there as well. And so you're going to alternate 4 overhead presses with a 4 count hold. Now the first thing to make that easier is to take the lifted knee out and just stand. The other thing is you can add a little bounce to the legs, because what you don't want to happen is this. Alright, there should not be any movement in the spine when you press those overhead. If that is happening, you need to put these dumbbells down and get something lighter. But add a little bounce and then hold, or if the hold is too much, you can bring it here, and that's a little bit of a break, and then come back up. Okay. We've got our cardio move next. You're going to do 4 jumping jacks, a big broad jump forward, and then 3 little hops back. 4, 3, 2, 1, big jump, soft landing, and then hop it back to where you started. You're going to repeat that, so that's going to get intense. If you want to take out the broad jump, because that can be challenging on the knees, you're either going to do regular jacks or alternating modified jacks. And then you're going to do 2 forward lunges. And then alternate or regular jacks. If regular jacks are no problem, go ahead and do those. And then 2 forward lunges. Forward lunges are harder than reverse lunges, so you're still going to be getting a lot of work on the legs on that. You're going to roll out your mat for the next exercise. We're going to do a hand release push-up. That means you go all the way to the floor, lift your hands, and then press back up. So you're going to lower all the way down, lift the hands, tighten the core, press all the way back up, knee to chest, knee to chest. Hand release push-up, knee to chest, knee to chest. One thing you're aiming to not do is lower down, lift, and then peel yourself off the floor, although that's going to happen as you get tired. So your aim is to have your back solid and just lift the body. Now if that gets to be too much, lower all the way down, lift the hands, and then tighten the core but press up on knees. That's a little more forgiving. And then come up for your knee to chest. So that would be called a reverse push-up, so that you're really practicing on the press up and you can lower down, but you're pressing up on your knees, so that's a nice modification for that. The last one, you're going to do a forward lunge first, then you're going to step into that front leg and lift the leg behind, reverse out of that. Press back and hammer curl those weights. So lunge forward, lower the weights, hinge forward here, lift that back leg, and reverse it back to start. It takes a big push out of that front leg to come back out of that lunge. From the side, lunge forward, hinge, lift, and then reverse it back to start. One more time. Hinge, reverse it back to start. Okay, so if you want to make that a little bit easier, instead of a forward lunge, you're going to do a reverse lunge, but then right from here, you hinge forward and lift the back leg and reverse it. So a reverse lunge, step into that front leg, lift, and reverse. Lighter weights would be a little bit helpful on that as well. That is the 5 exercises with modifications. Let's get ready to do the real-time workout.